Today, I'm super excited to show you Qwik+React compatibility. If you have an existing Qwik application, the only thing you have to do is to run npm run Qwik add React, and it's automatically going to install everything you need to start using React inside your Qwik application. Let's check it out. If we see the code, you will see that in your application, there is a new folder. So one of them is called Integrations React. And here we can see that there is some components, React components imported from the Material UI library, as well as a data grid component. And the thing we do is that Qwik+React exports a function called Qwikify. And Qwikify really does that. It takes a React component and it gets you a Qwik component that you can use in the rest of the application. So let's see how this is being used. If we see to the route, we will see that we can use the Material UI slider, we can use the Material UI button, and we can still use the props of this component. So for example, if you have a variant, you will get all the types from the React component under the hood. Some of the most interesting and the most amazing things is that you can still embed and put Qwik code and Qwik components inside, projected inside these React components. And the React component will never have to hydrate. It will never have to download. So let's see how this works. Let's run the server. Let's leave some time to learn. Okay, so we have this. And if you see, no code, no JavaScript have to download whatsoever. Inside this alert component, we can interact with the Qwik component without having to wake up JavaScript, without having to wake up React. But if I interact with some of the component, for example, the slider, if you see I approach, at this moment, the React loaded, and I can interact with the component. At the same time, if you go back to the code, this slider is a React component that's emitting an event, and we are able to capture that the value changing, which at the same time is changing a signal, which is updating a button. And the most amazing thing about this is we are never having to download or hydrate the button itself. This is something that not even Astro can do. Another very exciting thing is that we can client bootstrap React components. So for example, when we click this button, the show table, show that when the value is true, we are going to render this table. So let's check that out. When it clicks show table, it's going to use this React component. It's going to load and execute by the first time this React component in the browser without having to ever run in the server. And I can just interact just normally. Another very cool things about this is that notice that this Material UI has a function here, has a property here. And this property comes from a signal, a Qwik signal, which is different values of the variant of this button. At the same time, we connect this signal to this select. And the very cool thing about this is that when I interact and it changes the select, notice that React, the component hydrated and updated. So we are able to hydrate components based on data dependencies, and we can make these interconnections of components through the same reactivity principles that power Qwik applications. So hope you like it. It's very soon available.